circle blues. When I see the circles out, I get glum, there is no doubt. Got me the old chair circle blues. When I see chairs in a round, that's when I start to panic. Flap me hands all in the air, the doctor says I'm manic. Oh no, it's not right, association every night. Got me the old chair circle blues.
Mother? Hello? Mother, I'm home. Yes, I can see that. And what have you been up to, Bobby? YouTubing, Mother. Glue tubing? Bobby, have you been taking drugs? No, Mother, I said YouTubing. It's on the internet. Do you know what that is? Well, of course I know what that is, you bloody little fool. Whose MacBook do you think you've been using for the last decade? I happen to be CEO and producer of my own channel. Oh, that's nice, dear. And are there girls at this channel? No, Mother. Oh, that's a shame. It's high time you met a nice girl, shacked up with her and got out from under my feet. Well, really? It's true. With your sex life, you might as well be an action man. Mother! You're in funny shape if you're not careful. Where's my dinner? In the shop, with my gin and my cigarettes. And when you go this time, I want a litre of Gordon's gin and 20 Rothmans. Not the supermarket own brand, you little skinflint. Very well, where's the cash? Get a receipt. I'll deduct it from the 42 years back rent you owe me. Yes, Mother. Hello and welcome to episode 1 of series 3 of Not the Chair Circle, the antidote to group therapy. We're back! Now, if you're a regular viewer, we are thrilled that you've decided to come and join us in series 3. If you're new, don't worry, you haven't missed anything. Now, we've got a packed show for you tonight. I am delighted to say that Mike Gobshite is back from his travels and he's in Studio 5. He's going to be interviewing someone who we met very briefly in series 2. Now, in classic YouTube form, I am not going to tell you who it is. You're going to have to wait and find out. Now, we had hoped to bring you Shaggy's bit next. But when we arrived at the NTCC buildings today, there was what can only be described as an incident happening. Somebody had broken in and they were occupying Studio 2. When I spoke to them through the door, they said that they were in between channels and needed somewhere to broadcast from. Now, we have a motto here at Not the Chair Circle. It's in the descriptions. It is, this is a self-help scheme. Help yourself. And as they had helped themselves to Studio 2, we thought, well, we might as well give them a slot. Now, as is ever the case on this show, I, the mere link man, has no clue as to the content of this piece. So I shall simply say, over to Studio 2. Hi everybody, how are you today? My name is Priscilla Personnel Pronoun, like, subscribe, and welcome to my channel, Issues, with me, Priscilla Personnel Pronoun. Now today I want to... OMG, Brittany, hold it the other way. Am I dancing? Are we doing TikTok now? WTF, we might as well have Consuela do it. What? No, Consuela, I did not call you. Wait, what's that in your hands? Hold them up. No, no, no. Iron them again, Consuela. I cannot be seen in shoelaces like that. Landscape, Brittany. Are you cerebrally challenged? That's it. That's it. Hold it still, Brittany. Why would I buy a tripod? Hi, and welcome to my channel. My name is Priscilla Personnel Pronoun, and this is Issues with me, Priscilla Personnel Pronoun. Like, subscribe. I am an influencer, sociopathic healer, and bliss coach. What? A sociopath, a what now? They'll never know that. Now, I am super excited today to be educating you, the socially challenged, about the outrageous rise of societal intolerance towards the differently lifestyled, such as myself. Now, I am aware that you may not have encountered people like me before, being of the lower orders, but do not worry. I invite you all to partake of my superiority. You're welcome. Now, specifically today, I wish to educate you on a subject with which I have a close personal engagement. Parentally induced fiduciary trauma. Now, such a parent refuses to accept that the upgrading to gold status of an Amex card of a young person is a necessary part of the developmental process. This has been one of my major mental traumas this week. Also, ownership of a second-hand Lamborghini is simply not acceptable when somebody such as I is...
Oh, hello, Brittany. Been promoted to C. Is that on? Hello, viewers. Oh, hello, Prissy. What you doing?
It's Priscilla.
Oh, I know what I mean.
I cannot believe that you're invading my space again. You are literally standing on my aura right now.
It's not your space, it's Studio 2. We're supposed to be doing Shaggy's bit now. You just barged in. You wait till Bobby No Mates finds out.
That is typical masculine territorial behaviour.
What, like when our old tomcat pisses in the corner? Come on then, what you talking about?
Well, Shaggy, they simply do not acknowledge the damage done to my self-esteem when they will not meet the financial concessions necessary for my upgrading to another peer level.
So in plain English, your dad stopped your pocket money?
If you must express it in such ignorati common terms, yes. Not that I do not support the lower status. I use Uber all the time. Well, once.
So what's that got to do with the state of the nation and the price of a curly whirly?
Well, it's not just that. They want me to be environmentally diverse.
You really want you to move out?
This is all part of the journey on the path to becoming one of the importante of the planet.
Well, you're 35.
Damn, Facebook. How dare you abuse me with chronological attacks? I happen to have a very damaged psyche.
You know, Prissy, people say that I talk funny, but at least with me it's just the accent. The actual words make sense.
What? What, you mean that's an accent? I thought you had a speech defect. Not that I am averse to the vocally challenged, you understand.
You're from across the pond, aren't you?
What pond?
No, you speak transatlantic English. Do you know what bollocks is?
No, what is it? Some new merch?
Google it. It'll be good for your development. This is getting up on those views. I'm off up to the Asda. I'm going to shout fat arse and see who looks. Ta-ra, viewers.
Oh, I've had enough of this. Come on, Brittany. Consuela, the car.
Well, I think on this occasion, Shaggy's trademark interruption was probably quite justified. They had nicked his space after all. I don't quite know what to make of all that, viewers, to be honest. Normally the only influencer we have on the show is our CEO and producer Bobby No Mates. He is currently on the last leg of his Back in Slacks tour with a sellout week at the Theatre Royal Norwich. Shaggy's quite right. When he gets back there'll probably be some trouble about this. But now on to tonight's main item. Mike Gobshite is back in his studio and he's going to be interviewing the Robatos, who we met briefly in Series 2. Now I'm pleased to tell you that they've agreed to come back in Series 3 and do a few musical therapy sessions for us. As they're going to be playing us out tonight, this is my last chance to say to you how very grateful we all are that you've shown up to watch our little show today. On a personal note, I would like to thank you, as ever, for your kind indulgence. Studio 5. Good evening
and welcome to Gobshite with me, Mike Gobshite. Tonight is one of the nights when I'm very glad to be a chat show host. I must confess to being a little bit starstruck tonight, viewers. They say you should never meet your heroes. Well, I don't care what they say. Tonight I shall be meeting a band whose songs were the musical score to my teenage years. I've been following them since the release of their first album back in 19... not giving away anyone's age. I'm referring to the Rubatos. The Rubatos are renowned in rock circles for their laid-back attitude towards life and indeed tempo. I'm joined in the hot seat by the lead guitarist, Reg the Space Hopper. Hello, may I call you Space?
Yes, my baby. It's a blast to be here.
Thank you. I mentioned tempo just now. Would you like to explain for the members of the audience who are not familiar with your work what I was referring to?
Oh, well, I mean, as you obviously know, the term rubato is Italian. It comes from the world of classical music. It means to alter the tempo of a piece for dynamic effect. We use it a lot. It's not that we can't count or anything.
No, quite. You know, Space, the last person that sat in that chair was another renowned musician, Babs Balladeer of the Bedlam Boogie Boys. I believe you two have met.
Yes, there's no need to be coy, Mike, baby. Yeah, we met them at the Basket Weavers Hotel. They were there the same time as us, yeah. We used to jam with the Boogie Boys. Great look, great sound. That Babs is a bit of a lad, though. He's like an old Hollywood film star, isn't he? Some nurses fainted.
Yes, I've heard that. Well, we seem to have covered the standard opening question, how did the band get its name? So let's move on to individual members of the group. Now, I'm going to have to feign ignorance for the sake of the audience tonight. So, may I inquire as to how you got the nom de rock, Space?
Sure, well, obviously, with a name like Hopper, and being a bit 70s in orientation like yourself, Mike, it was a bit of a no-brainer, really. But it also came about because I have a bit of a reputation for knowing when to bounce, you see what I mean? Things get edgy, I get gone.
Quite. Now, it looks like the band are getting set up over there. I know that they also rejoice in some unusual appellations. Would you like to introduce us?
Sure. Over there on keyboards is Jack Stable Doors. Well, with a name like Jack Doors, he needed a nickname quick, you know what I mean? We used to call him Exit Doors, but he's got a lot rosier outlook on life these days, ain't you, Stable? Good lad, yeah. He's the intellectual of the band. Yeah, and on bass, we've got Benny Alcock, by name and nature.
Yes. So, no nickname for Benny then?
Yeah, as you well know, Mike, Benny is his nickname. His given name at birth was Benzodrine Temazepam Alcock. The story goes his mother, having just brought him into the world, was looking round the room for inspiration for a name, and, well, you'd have to ask her, really, if you can get any sense out of her.
And your drummer?
Oh, that really was a no-brainer. His given name at birth was Brian Kitt, you know, like Eartha. Yeah, you guessed it. Alright, drum. Crucially, though, it did decide his place in the band. When we first met him, his instrument of choice was the recorder.
Really? I believe you're going to be performing an original composition for us tonight.
That's right, Mike. A little number penned by Stable. It's called Just One Question.
Well, it appears the boys are all set up. Would you care to join them?
Sure thing, Mike, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Rubatos.
Thank you, take your time, Lee. Alright, Stable, it's your song, what key we in?
C, pianist's choice, yeah.
Alright, Benny. Alright, drum. Bring us in, boys.
I woke up one morning in a hospital bed. I woke up one morning in a hospital bed. Next thing there was this doctor with a chart which he read. He said, "Son, you've been playing silly games with your head." He said, "Son, you've been playing silly games with your head. So just sit up straight now and take these nice meds." I said, "Doctor, it may seem incongruous that I should get picky." "Yeah, Doc, it may seem incongruous that I could get picky about what I ingest, given my medical history. But Doc, I've been here before, and it's with trepidation that I take hospital pills. I sometimes feel that prescribed medication was the start of all of my ills." Well, he looked at me quizzically and reread the chart. Yeah, he looked at me quizzically and reread the chart. He said, "The state you're in physically, you're having a luck. If you think you can question the course of pills you'll be taking, if you think you can question the course of pills you'll be taking, when you're sweating like a fountain, with all four limbs are shaking. But Doc, I've been here before, and it's with trepidation that I take hospital pills. I sometimes feel this prescribed medication was the start of all of my ills."
You have been watching Not the Chair Circle, written, composed and performed by Bob McGowan, ably assisted by the people in his head. This has been a Bobby No Mates production.
Well, my feet hit the floor and the nurse gave a shout. Yeah, my feet hit the floor and the nurse gave a shout. As I walked down the ward with me arse hanging out. Well, I ain't going back there. I won't get back in that bed. No, I ain't going back there. I won't get back in that bed. Not till that bloody doctor tells me what's in the meds.